you for making it to, I think, the last session of the day. I'm usually used to the morning sessions the day after, and there's a lot of hungover faces, so I'm happy to see so many alert people in the audience. I'm Theresa Duerr, and I'm going to be talking about an affiliate program from an advertiser slash merchant slash brand's point of view. I know the terminology is a little different depending on what side you're on. So who the hell am I? I'm Theresa Duerr. I love affiliate marketing. I grew up in affiliate marketing as much as I did digital marketing. Been doing this for a long time. Started in the advertising world, doing traditional advertising, happy hours and Mad Men-esque feeling with lots of happy coworkers, which then transformed into consulting, which then transformed into working for a European affiliate network, and now I am at Quill, which is the B2B side of Staples. So I'm leading the digital charge over there. You can find me on Twitter or email after today. So what is Quill? For those who haven't heard about Quill, this is Quill. This is Flo. Flo is holding up a 1989 catalog of our products. She is a groupie. She loves us. She talks about how she gets all of her many office products. Everything pretty much on her desk is from Quill. We sell that. And also, when we're doing digital marketing, when we're doing affiliate marketing, it's so important for us to keep Flo in mind. And this is also a public service announcement to think about the admins and office managers in your life and treat them well, because they have the control over the crappy hotels and the good hotels when booking travel. So I hope you all wear comfy shoes. We're going to do a little walk down memory lane for those who have been in digital marketing for a while. I like to think about where we were and then where we've come through the years. So I love this view of the evolution of digital marketing. So it shows how easy life was back when it all began, right? So email, when that first started, people were emailing left and right, and there was no rules against what could be in the subject line, and there was only one inbox, and life was so easy. And then it compiled into paid search, and it compiled into LinkedIn, and affiliate marketing came out around about 1998. And things just kept growing. Teams kept getting bigger, budgets kept getting bigger. And so who in the room stopped doing email marketing when Facebook came along? Nobody. Who stopped doing any of these things when we've added new channels? I don't think any of us have. We just keep adding on as we go along, because that's what digital marketing really is. But I often just like to look at this, because it's like when you have your first child, you think it's so difficult until you have your second child or maybe a third child. That's how I like to look at this slide. We didn't know how good we had it and how simple things were when we were back in the 90s and the early 2000s, but look at how far things have come along. And let's take a look at affiliate marketing. I mean, affiliate marketing, I don't think that I ever assumed that it would grow to where it is today. But affiliate marketers and affiliate networks and brands have done such a good job with evolving with consumers over time. And so mobile is the next big thing, not just for all the advertisers and brands, but then also for our affiliate partners and for networks. It's always finding out what's the next new thing and trying to get ahead of it. But I can't see affiliate marketing tapering off anytime soon. Customers are becoming more savvy and using affiliate sites, and advertisers rely on them so heavily. It's become a very small part of our program years and years ago to a major part, a major revenue driver for us. So let's talk a little bit about testing now that we've identified that we live in a very complex world. So when I think of professionals, I think of all of us in this room, but when I think of professional athletes, I think of Michael Jordan, and that's not only because I'm from Chicago, but because he's the best, right? But it's always good and reassuring for me to see somebody like Michael Jordan, a professional athlete, talk about how his success can be attributed to all of the things that have failed and all of the things that haven't gone right. So if you think of this example in our world, right, where shots could be clicks and games could be conversions, right? Like we haven't nailed everything. It's such a ever-changing field and industry that we are going to fail, and failing's okay because that's how we identify what truly works for each and every one of us. And for each and every one of us, it's very different. We only succeed here, and the reason why we're here today is because we failed, and that's all right. So I'm here to tell you to keep calm. I know testing can become very overwhelming for myself and for the team because we do have limited dollars and we want to do everything, and we want to test mobile, and we want to do that thoroughly, and we want to test new affiliate partners and test new networks maybe. But we have to make sure that we stay focused, but we also have to make sure that we continue to test. Ideas come from everywhere, right? It's a 24-hour-a-day operation, and your testing should be always going on. The thoughts of testing and test plans should be going on in the back of your head. It should be coming from emails that you're getting as a consumer. Just because Quill is a B2B doesn't mean that our customers are only thinking about what they need to do at work while they're at work. People are thinking about what they're doing at work when they're at home, and when they're at home about work. So instead of talking to a B2B customer, we always have to challenge ourselves to make sure that we're talking to that customer no matter where they're at, and that means across many of our affiliate sites as well. Just because something is on a cost per acquisition model, as many affiliate programs are, doesn't mean you get to put it on autopilot and put it on the back burner and that it's just going to keep driving revenue for you. You need to play an active role. You need to be an active member of this program no matter what side you're on, and especially if you're on the affiliate side. So now that I've talked about this huge world that we're living in, and we're all living it every day, where do we grow from here? Where is the opportunity? So what if I told you that there's opportunity that lives within your campaigns, whether you're on the advertiser side or if you're on the network side for your clients? There's opportunity that lives there. You just need to take the time to find it, and you can't do it alone. It's going to require rolling up the sleeves and really digging in. So I'll give you a minute to sing this song in your head. I love Cher. If you could turn back time, see how this all ties in. If you could turn back time to when your affiliate program was created, would it look the way that it does today? Would you create the exact same program back then that lives today? I sure as hell would not. It would look way different. When we created our affiliate program and all of our digital marketing programs, we didn't have the tools that we have today. We didn't really know what this channel was. It was brand new. So we were throwing things out there, and we were hoping that we were doing the best that we could, and everybody was just trying to grab territory. So you really need to think about when the campaign was built. Actually, who in this room was around when their affiliate campaign was started? Oh, we got a couple. All right. I was not. So I inherited my affiliate marketing campaign as many of you have. So it's so important to think about all that's in that campaign and think about the tools that you would use today if you were to create that program from scratch. So let's just think about that for a second. The tools that I would use if I were to build an affiliate program from the ground up today would be what? My top selling product report, right? So then, okay, what are my top selling products? What are some affiliates that might work well with those products? All right, we know that Quill offers a lot of coupons and gifts with purchase. What are some affiliates that would work well with that? If you're building from scratch, you really need to think about what are those tools that you would use and make sure you're taking the findings from that and applying them to the campaigns that exist today. So now think about your current campaigns. When was the last time you, being on the brand side or being within the networks or being at an agency managing an affiliate program for your clients, when was the last time you actually dug into your affiliate program? And I'm not talking about the reporting that comes out every week and you know, high-fiving each other for when revenue is up there, but really digging in and going back and looking at who are the top affiliates that are driving revenue? What links are driving that revenue? What products are being sold? Does that mirror all that is going on within your site or within your company? If it doesn't, there's probably a lot that you're missing out on. Or maybe it matches your old company or the way things were years and years ago, but it may not match what's going on today. So if you haven't discussed it and you haven't actually looked through it and you haven't had these types of brainstorming sessions with all of the folks that touch your affiliate program, you're probably just hoping that everything is well laid out and buttoned up. You don't actually know it to be true, and that's where the opportunity lies. So anyone from the East Coast knows This Old House. And I watch it mostly because I love Tom Silva's accent, but also because when he's going into a project in an old home, he always starts in the basement, and he starts with the foundation, and he starts with all of the gaps and the holes and the cracks. And before he can do anything and build up off of that foundation, he has to fix all of the holes. And the same is true in the affiliate space. If you're not filling those holes, you can only go so high. You could have the best affiliate partner driving the most revenue that you've ever seen through the affiliate channel or through any one given affiliate, but if you aren't making sure that all of the links are going to the right pages on your site, then you're wasting out on clicks. And again, if you're just setting it on autopilot, there very well could be chances that things just aren't lining up. Those landing pages may not exist. Those promos may not be out there. That logo may not be old. Is your brand telling the story across your affiliate sites? Those are all holes. Those are all gaps. And if you fill those gaps, there's definitely revenue to be had and to be generated. So in corporate America, we love to say you can't boil the ocean, and I just heard one recently. You can't eat an elephant in one bite, which is a little disturbing, but anywho. It's true though, as it relates to this in affiliate and in the digital space. You cannot do it all at once, right? So how many of you have hundreds of affiliates? We most certainly do. We have hundreds of people that we're definitely trying to engage with and have many of links across the web and have many of offers and many of promotions and a lot of our banner advertisements. And we still come across things every day that that doesn't make sense, that's old, that doesn't work, that expired, we don't even offer that service anymore. So it's really important to start with the top and look at who are my top revenue driving affiliates, having those conversations and making sure you're going through to see where the revenue is coming in and if there is any opportunity to button up the things that maybe are outdated. Especially for those mature campaigns such as ours that have been around for a while. It's so easy to think of the next big thing, but it's often difficult to remember to go back and think about the things that have been in existence for a while and figure out where you can help or if there is any misses there. So Carrie's sitting here, she's on my team. She hears this a lot from me. WCID, what can I do? So as an advertiser, I'm also challenging my team to think this way. What can I do to be a good partner of our affiliate network, of our agency that helps manage our program? As an advertiser, you need to play an active role. If you think about all of the many people who are touching your affiliate channel, there are so many people touching it, especially for us. We have our internal team, we have our agency team, we have our network team, we have people coming in and out who leave the company and come back in and work for other companies. We have new affiliates, new companies that are emerging there. So where do you start? It's always good, as I said, to roll up your sleeves and to dig in. And from my perspective, I spend most of my day sitting in meetings, internal meetings with my company. The difficult part is making sure that all of that information that I'm discussing across our leadership team, that I'm transferring that information to my internal team and to our agency teams and to our affiliate teams, because that's really where the collaborative conversations are going to come from, and they can help partner with us to drive that growth. You can't be an information hoarder. When you're an information hoarder, not that you even intend to do it, I often don't intend to do it, but sometimes somebody on my team will ask me a question. I'll say, oh yes, we talked about that. This is the direction we should go in. Or customer service came back and said that our customers are saying X, Y, and Z about us. All of that information that you are gathering throughout your days, throughout your meetings, throughout conversations with your peers needs to be transferred through to your affiliate channel. How many times have you heard customer service, for example, in our industry will say, our customer's having a really difficult time understanding this promotion. And then I'll sit there and have this epiphany where, oh my God, that promotion's running across all of our top affiliates. How many people are clicking through and not converting? Maybe we need to change up the way that we talk about that promotion. Maybe we need to talk to the affiliate to figure out how other advertisers have worded that promotion, and maybe we can adapt internally. Not only does the information have to flow, from myself to the teams, but it also has to come back in. So all of that information that lives within the affiliates and lives within the network, you as an advertiser have to make sure you're taking that information and passing it along to your merchandising team. Make sure you're passing it along to your marketing team so that you have that cycle. You also need to perform affiliate triage. Look at your top promos across your site. Look at your top offers. Make sure that you're getting that feedback in, that you're actively testing that you're plugging any holes. It's often important to do those brainstorming sessions and whiteboarding sessions with your agency partners and with your affiliates so you can think about all of the many ways that they're evolving and how does your channel, your site, flow into what they're doing. Because if you guys are on two opposite ends and there's no intersection, it's not going to work either. So what are the side effects from doing this? From actually taking the time and rolling up your sleeves and diving into your program? Happiness in the form of Post-it notes, because I love office supplies. I don't just sell them. But it's also a thorough understanding of how your affiliate channel is working. And for many of us here, that affiliate channel, that affiliate component in your digital structure is driving a lot of revenue for you. You can't just set it and forget it. You need to make sure you have the thorough understanding, you're absorbing that information, you're passing it back internally, and that you're not being the information hoarder. If you're on the agency side, it's just as important for you to figure out how to get that information and extract it from your clients. I know that that's not always easy as well. I hear that all the time from other agency teams. Our clients don't share, they don't want to share information with us. And it's important for you to also stress how that information will play in and how that could generate more revenue for them as an advertiser. Education is often key here. Many of the folks who are managing digital programs or affiliate programs didn't always grow up in it. So it's important to let them know the importance of that information and how it can benefit them. And that is all. I would love to hear from you on how this works or if you've had success with this. I know that all of us are going to sit here and say, yeah, we have a solid program. I don't think there's many holes, but I would love to hear when you do take the time to dig in, what have you found? What are some of those epiphanies that you've had with your top affiliates, with your agency teams, and how has that transformed into revenue? By going through this exercise and really focusing on the affiliate channel, we were able to drive double-digit growth. And that was, again, no additional budgets, no additional affiliates, but really just looking at who our top guys were and making sure that everything that they were doing to talk about our business was the right way that they needed to talk about our business. So with that, I'm going to open it up for any questions or comments.
Thanks for your session. My question is, in your experience, which ones are the most commonly missed holes that affiliate managers oversee?
So there are often, I would say, affiliates have pages of their sites, just as we have pages of our sites that haven't been touched in years. Somebody created a page because there was, let's say, a back-to-school initiative that happened in 2006, right? So we could have a link on there that is going to a page that doesn't exist on our site anymore because we created some landing page for them or created some offer, and now that's living on the web, and when somebody could potentially Google us, those types of links they find their way up on natural search. So I would say dormant links, dormant creative, I'm sorry, not dormant, outdated creative, but dormant links, outdated creative are big opportunities. They're They're usually just going to really places on the site that I didn't even know exist until we stumble upon them. So those are usually the pieces. I would also say the opportunity, though, is hearing from the affiliates when they do have those initiatives. It's not that you shouldn't take advantage, because that's really where good opportunity is. If they are doing a push, let's say, for back to school, how can you actively participate in that? How can you maybe create a unique offer that would work well with their audience? So you should definitely make sure that you're taking advantage, but also make sure you're circling back to see if that's going to continue to be an initiative, and if not, then put an evergreen link or a logo or something on that page instead. Anything else? I think you're all ready for happy hour. I don't blame you at all. Yeah? Other than the human element, you're saying? Like the tools to automate, or? Mm-hmm. Right, so a lot of the tools that we have lie within reporting. So we are drilling into the reporting to figure out, okay, who's driving new acquisitions, new customers for us from an affiliate standpoint? Who's selling our core products? Who are selling our niche products? Who are only selling the niche and not the core? And how do we cross-pollinate there? So I would say that the real tools lie within the reporting aspect. And then I would say on the affiliate side and with the agency side, it's really the relationship building. Our network has done a great job of automating things like newsletters and making it a lot easier, I think, for affiliates to receive information and for us to post information. So there's a lot more automation going on there that used to be all manual work. But really, it's just the reporting aspect, I would say, are the main tools that we use today. Anything else? Okay, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the show.